Good morning, everybody. It's day 48 of our COVID quarantine school. This is the early show. Thank you for joining me. Not as many people as we usually have today, but we are glad. It is a little bit of a lazy day. It looks like rain, but it does look like the sun is peeking out. So I do look forward to seeing that a little later. Our verse of the day today is from Galatians chapter 6, verse 2. It says, "Carry each other's burdens, and you will fulfill the law of Christ." We learned that in the Old Testament there was hundreds and hundreds of laws that people had to follow, but in the New Testament Jesus came with a new law, and you guys remember it. It was love the Lord your God with all your heart and mind and soul, and love your neighbor as yourself. So imagine that. Jesus was getting rid of the old law and saying that the new law is that we have to love each other. And that's what the new law is. And I do hope and pray that that is our passion, that we are constantly looking for ways to help each other, to carry each other's burdens, and to be there for each other. That is actually going to do a great lead-in into our Keep Your Head Up report. All right. For this week, for the Keep Your Head Up report, I actually went through Facebook and I went and found certain things that people, alumni or friends or family members of our community were doing to keep people's heads up. So let's get right into that report. The Bottagoni family, they have a hair salon. You know Mrs. Bottagoni, Zach and Zeta's mom. She's an alumni family, and she actually went online to do some hair tutorials and asked people to donate to the food bank. At this point, they had raised $160, and I'm pretty sure they raised a little bit more than that, but that was great work for them to be, at a time when salons are closed, for them to be focusing on other people and other people in need. So thank you so much, Bottagoni family, for doing that. We also have Miss Shaw's aunt, I believe, Miss Jansman. She is also a counselor here for Prescott, but she raised over $2,500 for Alzheimer's. That day, May 31st, she was just having a video online to thank people for donating to Alzheimer's. Her family has been touched by Alzheimer's, and it was just wonderful that she was making that commitment to make a difference. We also had the Bat family. This is Dr. Bat, Nalina and Shawnee's mom, and this is Jasmine's aunt. And she ran with a couple of other ladies, and I just have the report here. It was called the Yeti Challenge, 50 kilometers in 24 hours, and they raised $7,000 for the YMCA. Amazing job. Amazing. Something I couldn't do, but I do hope one day maybe I can. Also, STIO, that's the Student Transportation of Eastern Ontario, they put out a neat little calendar that we shared on our Facebook page called Joyful June, Even in Difficult Times, and it actually gives you something fun to do every day to remind yourselves to be joyful and thankful. And it is an action for happiness, they call it. And I hope that everybody can check out our Facebook page and check out that post from STIO and maybe have a really fun June sharing joy. The Connect Youth in Leeds and Grenville are creating these packages every single week. And they've asked, are your kids bored? And if they're in the Leeds and Grenville area, aged 12 to 25, they'd love to deliver these baskets to you. And they provided some information there so that you could reach them. What an amazing idea. Now, Steve Clark, our local MPP, also posted something about the fact that it is Love Ontario Food Local Food Week this week, June 1st to the 7th. And they wanted us to celebrate the array of Ontario-produced food and the frontline food heroes who've been working through COVID-19 to keep those foods on store shelves and kitchen tables across the province. And we are thankful. So I wanted to, in our Keep Our Head Up report today, I wanted to make a little mention for them as well. Honestly, I am so impressed with all the giving that has been going on. If you keep in touch on Facebook and Instagram, you can see all of the community work that is being done, and many of them are our community of SLA families. So thank you so much for continuing to share with me your Keep Your Heads Up reports, and keep doing so for the next 2-3 weeks. I wanted to just take a look at some of the photos that have been sent in so far for the art challenge. This is Mr. Hosick's picture challenge. Look at this. He took a picture from Norman Rockwell and recreated it at his house, and I think he did an absolutely amazing job. And of course, Mrs. Hosick's art she took this, I believe it's a Picasso painting, I'm not totally sure, and recreated it with face paint and some costuming. My girls and I have already chosen 2 paintings that we're going to do, one with Mr. Jean-Marc and one with the 3 of us. And so we'll have that ready for you guys. And I hope that everybody's having a little bit of fun with this. This is a really challenging art challenge, but you can really have a lot of fun with it. So I hope that you are starting to do some Google searches. You want to do something with yourself or your family, definitely do that. We would love to have as many portrait and painting recreations as we can for our final art challenge. The media challenge, don't forget to include those memories of the year and look in your planners for some more specifics. There are specifics in your planners, so please check that out and get those videos to me as soon as you can. All right, everyone. We're standing for the national anthem. Let's pray.
Lord, protect us, keep us safe. As the worries happen, wind away to wrap us in your peace and calm, and keep our loved ones safely.
Protect our nans and pops, those whose health is poor, and stop the virus from spreading, spoil, and heal those quick and pain and well.
Cover those who work frontline, the doctors, cashiers, restaurant kind, who show up every day to give their safety up so we can live.
We ask you, Lord, to give wisdom, cure to those working to find a cure for treatment, vaccines, and the like. Keep them strong and in the fight. We know, dear Lord, you are in charge. You take our burdens, small and large. With you we have nothing to fear, and in this truth we end this prayer. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow for devotionals and here on Splash in some Puddles. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.